Today I was thinking, since it's lockdown and I'm a little bored, I'll just make a short video about what I'm going to cook today. So we're going to make a chicken today, roast chicken with green beans and jackfruit, raw jackfruit. It's kind of a fusion thing. I hope you may like it and then try it out at home on your own. And so the jackfruit needs to be prepared first. We need to cut out this hard part, cut out the peel. It's quite thick. I've peeled it. It's always a good idea to put like a little bit of oil on your knife, because this gluey substance that comes out of it is pretty sticky. You can see some of it is stuck on my fingers. Anyway, you wash it afterwards, good in a little bit of salt water. What I'm going to do in this case after that is I'm going to steam it. And I'm just going to steam it a little bit. Not the only ones who will be eating this, me and Alok, and upstairs my landlord, neighbor, whoever is still here, and some of that preparation will also go for my mother who lives across the street. We're not going to eat together, I'm just going to distribute the food afterwards. And some potatoes, of course. I can't find my peeler. There's no one here to help me out, so I'll do it. So I'm just going to show you the jackfruit again. Already the steam is coming out, and then you can see that this creamy thing, this gluey thing, is not so gluey anymore. Right, so I have peeled some potatoes. These are not organic chicken, but the guy I get it from, he kind of buys chicken that he keeps and then he freshly cuts it. So this is the best, the closest to a homegrown chicken we can get around here. Some olive oil, just a little bit, and at the same time, in a bit of a neutral oil. Unfortunately, again, I do not like to call everything organic and all that. I know that's fashionable, but we don't have all those things, and unless we, everything is organic, that means your salt to your sugar to your oil to your chicken and vegetables, it's no use pretending to be organic, because you're basically then just cheating people. So I have here olive oil, and in this I'm going to first put some dried rosemary. I have some other rosemary in my garden, but I will be using that later. Next I'm going to put some roughly crushed pepper, black pepper, and I'm going to put some salt. Now I'm going to put some red pepper. I use this Kashmiri mirt, which is very fragrant. Heat this up properly. Right now this is all I have, nothing more in spices. And then I'm going to take this whole chicken like this, and I'm going to put it in the hot oil. I might just see whether the second one fits in. It does. So why am I doing this? The reason is that I want the structure of the skin to change. Before I put it in the oven with the other things, and then I'm just going to leave it like that. While here, what we're going to do is, we're going to take all the potatoes that I have cut in half, and I don't want them kind of totally soggy in the pot when it all goes together. This is like what we call in Germany an Eintopf of a kind, means that it all goes in one pot. Everything that I'm preparing now will finally go in one pot. I don't really have like a really hot fireplace, but this does the job. In my cafe when I cook, I always cook on the same fire. So it's a bit like my home, and at the same time, it's also like a public kitchen. This is how I like it. So we want the potatoes to have a crust. We also want the chicken skin to be crusty before it goes in the oven. As you see the chicken here now, already you can see the skin turning brown and crispy. So I'm going to do this from all sides till it gets brown on the outside. I'm going to take some garlic now that I have crushed. Not entirely. Just a little bit. Soya sauce. So you have kind of a mixture of flavors, the salty sweetness of the soya with the rosemary, thyme, onion, garlic, some red pepper. And so this chicken is now nearly done. This can now go into the big pot. Okay, so the chicken is in there now. And you can see here the jackfruit and the potatoes. I've put some more spices. You can try your own spices if you want, but I am using rosemary and thyme this time with onion and garlic. I'm not putting any extra water in it because the chicken itself will obviously be losing moisture. And I'm going to close the lid and put it in the oven at 160 degrees, 70 degrees, and then just let it cook. The potatoes need the most time, the chicken also. So this will cook for about 2 hours. It's now covered and we're going to put it in the oven. Alok is my cameraman. Yeah, there you go. Cooking in a village has its difficulties. Electricity line has never enough power to actually support a proper oven, but we have these ones and I always use it, and well, we've been doing fine with that so far. I think your creativity is what matters most. So as you can see now, I put it in there. It's around 175 degrees, I think is fine. And now it just stays there for a while. And there we are in the kitchen of the Four Tables, which is our home kitchen also. And there behind me is my boy. Today he is the only one assistant I have in the kitchen. And well, so I'll see you in 2 hours when the chicken comes out of the oven, and then I'll show you how we finish it. Now some time has passed, nearly 2 hours. We're going to have a look inside. What does it look like? We're going to put this back now in the oven, but without the juice. So this still needs some time, and now that it's all properly roasted, what we're going to do is we're going to get it a little bit crunchy, and it needs, I think, another 15 minutes or so. So this is the vegetables so far, and some of the juice I'm going to put on the chicken. This is going back in the oven, maybe another 15 minutes. This is the sauce and the vegetables. Now we're going to put the beans on top. This with the vegetable and the sauce, all of it goes in here. Some wine in it. So this is now going to cook here for a while. This is the whole vegetable part of the chicken, right? And now the roast chicken is really crunchy. So this chicken now goes in there. Please look. The camera, no? So now the sauce again from the chicken and the veggies and all are mixing together. Right. So this is done. And there you have your chicken roast with jackfruit, potatoes and beans. How do we call this? Does it have a name? Let me...
Jacket chicken beans.
So now we're going to distribute this among the neighbors. Since we don't have any guests, me and Alok obviously are very happy to have something like this. And I'm going to try a little bit.
Okay,
This
I want the
will be
skin
my
part.
first try.
I want the skinny part.
Okay, so come here. Put it in the sauce a little bit. So my taster.
Mmm,
What do you say?
so good.
Really?
Love it.
Yeah. So you have to try also some of my vegetables. I want you to try the jackfruit mainly. Right?
Mmm.
Good?
It's as tasty as the chicken.
Yeah, some people like in Bengal they do like this, that they take jackfruit who are vegetarian and they say, well, if you put meat masala, then it is kind of like meat.
But actually it is like meat. If you didn't tell me that it was jackfruit, I would have.
I am so sorry guys that you